Hi guys, today I'm going to walk you guys through on how to create your own AI agent without involving any lines of code. However, you can still proceed on how to make it work externally. So first of all, click on that add steps. So we click on search on your own chat trigger, you understand? So that is the chat trigger. So when you click on the chat trigger, we have nothing much to do here because here you see that you can only make it public or not public. If you make it available on the public, you only have a link for you to be able to view it on public. So that is not what we can do here. Make it private and proceed. So the next thing we need to do is to click on that. You will see if you tap on that code, you will see something like please always save it too, because if you don't save it, there's problem with your forefathers will angry. So click on that this thing, that dot here, and you see you will require to be added. So first of all, tap on the AI agent. So when you enter AI agent, the only thing we need to answer here is just a system message, nothing much. Just a system message. This is where you introduce how your AI should work. Maybe you want it to answer your company question, you educate him, you teach him whatever you want it to teach. You make it look him or her. You can even identify him as a female or identify him as a male, whatever. You can even give him a name as a tech expert or give him a name as your company. Whatever you want is here. You need to do the workings. Nothing much anymore. So after that, you are not connecting any other thing. Nothing much to set here. So let's back to Canva, and you can see we have a chat trigger and AI agent. You can be able to set it depending on your liking, so you can be able to view, but don't forget to always set it. You can see we have a chat message here, like chat input. It won't work. Why? Because there is no module and there is no memory. So in the chat, in the AI agent. So first of all, we need to click on that what's it called? Is that same thing I say you should click on the other node. Click on here and you see something like this, chat open. Some people can use open AI, why some use Gemini. For me, I use Gemini because Gemini is beginner friendly, so you don't need to pay any time. I already connect my credential, so you can also connect your own credential. You understand? As a new user, you can connect your own credential. The only thing you need to add here is just your API key, nothing much. For that API key, go to that Google Studio. In Google Studio, search for Google Studio. I already have my own Google Studio, though let me search so that you can search it yourself. You understand? Search for Google Studio. So when you search for Google Studio, it will take you either to Google Direct, Studio Direct, or somewhere else. So for now, I already have API key here. So you can also add your own API key. For this to run, let me create API key. That is where you see create API key. So if you click on that create API key, you will be prompted to enter your name, your API name. You can enter any font name you want, maybe your app name or any way you want to, maybe your business name. So you enter, you will select after entering your name, maybe you will prompt to select a cloud project. Since you don't have anything cloud project, create a project. Click on create a project. So enter your project. This is the same thing you enter there, maybe a tutorial name or whatever, any name you're answering, maybe your company name. So after that, click on project. After clicking on that project, nothing much to do. Then it is being imported into your cloud project. Click on create key. You understand? After clicking on the create key, we now have our own new API. So click on that API key, copy it. After copy it, come back to here. Remember, if your API key is failing, maybe you have broken a step, maybe it is wrong, it will show red. You understand? But if it is correct, it will show green. So first of all, let me so if I mistakenly, but if at all, now we have set it to show green. I already have my own API key set up, but I don't know if I still have anyway. For tutorial's sake, I'm supposed to delete it, but anyway, let me use it so that you guys will have a clear information. As you can see, it is written my API account too, because I already have the first one. So nothing much to do here, nothing any other thing to do. So let's back to Canva. In back to Canva, we have APS, a model. And first of all, now let's go back to simple memory, because with nothing we can do without a memory. So this will make the AI to remember what you are chatting with. So first of all, don't forget to always save before your ancestors meet you. So if we try to chat in now, you will see the response you got. As you can see, it's responding you. You understand? It's responding and mentioning your name, because I taught him that is your name. I use my name as his name. You understand? So it's working. For now, we have the AI agent that is working. So if you want to make it public, you just tap on that trigger, that chat trigger, and make it public and copy the link. You understand? Just only the link. Or don't allow it to step on another message. Just so you can be able to copy the link and look for where to view it. Maybe you can view it outside anywhere. Just as a normal link now. Just let me find somewhere to preview it. Already okay. So paste the link and preview it. You will see something like this. But for me, this page doesn't look exciting for me. It doesn't look professional. Even though as I remove it from desktop side, it still doesn't look professional. You understand? It doesn't look professional. So now, you can see it's responding. Okay. So I need to make it for like this. Now we have AI agent like this. We have AI, but I want it to look professional, just as the way I did it on my Snakes-Up app. You understand? For instance, now if you make a message, it will respond you on a Snakes-Up app. This is just a customized page for my app, so that audience can be able to feel comfortable as a mobile guarantee or mobile app. You understand? Not on the website. So now, since we are planning to make it work externally, just as the way Snakes-Up did, you understand, the way I did on my Snakes-Up app, click on that back side of the n8n, the AI agent, you see where I click. So click on there, you will see a respond to webhook node. Search for respond to webhook, tap on it and add an option, and the option should be 200, which is respond to code. So save it first and shift it a little bit so that you know the similarity. You understand? I try to activate it, but why? Because there's no trigger. So now let's search for trigger. You click on the plus button at this so search for trigger website. Sorry, webhook. You understand? So the webhook, for now we have a test, and make sure the method is post. And in this part should be your app name or whatever thing you want, so that it will look professional. You understand? To look professional here. Maybe here I'm setting it as tech expert AI agent. You understand? So now the response should be respond to webhook node. That is where we are getting our response. You understand? So that is what we have for now. Then this webhook URL link now, the test one, let's use the test one for now, so that we can be able to see what this webhook is sending to us. So I try to connect it, but I think I have some here. I have connected it now, and make sure we always save our products. You understand? So yeah, it is connected. So let's go back to our code editor. This is where this app too, it belongs to me. I create this app myself. So if you want to, it is under the comment section, and I will make it in the tutorial, in the anywhere you buy this course, you got it too. So now I replace the webhook. This code is there too. You can be able to copy this code too. So I replace the webhook and change the name to my tech expert name. You understand? And so you can see the name has changed. But now let's change the logo so that the logo will match. Remember, in this code editor, we still have a place that edit image to that change image to link, so that can be able to view the link. You understand? It is there too. Just check at the last time you see. So now I'm looking for my logo, and convert the logo into a link. Copy the link. So looking for where to change the logo. I remember that I use avatar. So now let me change it to my link. Just a simple setup, and paste it there. Then preview it. What I saw was the response image that changed. Now let's change the logo, which happened to be at the top here. I'll put it in here. So now remove it and put it in your logo. Now we have a new brand. It's no longer Sneak Stop, it's now Tech Expert AI Agent. So now the work has been done. Let's save it. You understand? Like this, we have a work now going well. So remember, sorry for saying that the work has been done. The work has not been done yet. You understand? Even as we execute this, it won't work. Why? Because I have not set up one particular file, and the node is not configured to it. So let's try to do it again. Sorry, I forgot to execute it. So now I execute it. So now if you check it, you see there's a problem. This thing seems to a little bit not loading, but okay, it's loading somewhere. I forgot. It's loading on the memory. Why is it loading on the memory? Because the message seems brutal, and it's not. There is a problem because there is a lot of bunch of message that's coming from the webhook. Why? Yes, a lot of bunch of messages coming from the webhook. So now that this webhook has received a message, we need to edit it. How? We need to edit those messages and set it into a AI agent in a fast, recommended, and recognized way. So go to the and after then you see a search for the set, and make sure you set up your you add your sets, add about 3 sets, add a one memory ID, add the second one. The second one should be message, but don't start, just put the chat input. The first letter of the chat should be small letter, while the first letter of the input should be capital letter. Then here we go to the season ID. Understand? Make sure it is season ID. Don't replace it with any. So now we have everything done yet. No, not yet done. No. We need to set up something. You understand? So I tried to figure out what to put there, but later I now remember that I have this conversation before with my ChatGPT, and I go back to my last conversation with ChatGPT so that I can be able to recognize what I did there. So I think I see the note. I now tap on it. After tapping on it, I see. Okay, so here is it. Now go back to our set. After going back to our set, open it, and you will see that okay, this is what to put there. It has turned green. So we can still use this method to post in the 3 of those sets. You understand? 3 of them, in 3 of those sets. Okay, sorry, I mistakenly add another listing there. So now we can also add it in 3 of these, but now we need to edit those things, because not only a season ID we need. Now in this memory, change for the chat input, change that in and here, that particular place, change it and put memory, and put message. It will pick any message that is coming from user. Now in this memory ID, please don't allow it to include anything, or just only what you are copying there that you just saw. You understand? So now we have a very powerful AI set. You understand? So go back and save it. Go and test. Maybe later I can be able to set up that one. Let me just say alpha man. So that just all. So you see, I received a message, but the message seems to be very, very much. So I need to go to set. sorry, I need to go to system message, open it, and tell him to be briefed because the message is too much. Guy, as you can see, I have set up so that the message won't be that much because it's too much in our panel. Our campaign set message will be that much. So let me execute to see if the AI has copied, and let me see the message. What is bring out? Wow, very short now. You can see the output is very short. You can see. So that is now. Sorry, let me go and I think I need to execute before trying to make a message. Send a message. Okay. So let me just say how far, man. Just at the same thing. You see, the message is now short, not that longer. You understand? So as you can see, we have our own AI. So what we need to do now, let's make it production. Go to back and copy the production URL that just all and replace it with the replace it with the code. In the code, go back and replace the former API, this thing, the webhook, replace it. However, then sometimes you don't even need to copy the production code. You only need to, let me show you what you need to do. You see that text? Let me show you. You see this the right text? Remove that text. Just only the text and the hash. Just remove it. Leave the text. Your work is done. You don't even need to replace the thing. You see, it's responding. Any message you send in is responding. You don't even need to go and copy the production link. Just remove the text. Just only that text. Remove the text and remove the dash.